got you. Who got you? Yeah, he got you. Yeah, she got you. Come on, we got you. Welcome to the We Got You podcast, where I got you, she got you, he got you, and we got you. On the We Got You podcast, we discuss everything film, speak to amazing guests, and much, much more. Make sure you stay tuned for the entire episode.
That's right. I'm Jay. That's Ree, and that's D. And our beloved Day is out today. We gonna miss her. But you know, she got to make her coin. She got to work.
That right?
Can't just be sitting up here with us. But
that right?
Before we get into it, let's thank our sponsors. Got Your Film Productions out of Tampa, Florida. Woo woo! Check it out. They got some films on Tubi. Shadow Man, just in time for Halloween. Yes. We already discussed it. We're not gonna keep going down this road on what we're gonna do with it. And y'all ready to laugh with yours truly, Devontae Rio, in our What the Hell comedy. Yes, y'all check it out. Free download. Tubi, go check it out. Stream it now. I'm excited for that.
Yes, I'm excited too. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really excited to see my favorite comedian in the world in the movie.
They're gonna laugh all over again. It's been a long time, so I can't wait for all of us to have another viewing party together.
Yes.
It's always good times. So what we got going on, Mr. Devontae, today?
Right, guys. So today we have a comedy veteran in the house. Do you hear me? A veteran, 20 years in the game. He goes by the name of James Yon. Now, James is the host of the late night talk show Lowdown on AFRO channel, featured on XFINITY COMCAST, to be exact. I'm gonna say it one more time.
Right.
Featured on XFINITY COMCAST.
Come on.
That's big.
That's big.
Yes.
He's also the co-host of the stand-up comedy show Funny Not Famous on the AFRO channel, featured on XFINITY COMCAST.
Say that.
Huh?
And James is also the iHeartRadio host of Real Laughs on Real Radio 104.1. Also, I just want to throw this in there.
What?
The resume is getting up. James was featured on S'more's Chandelier Life Christmas special.
Oh, wow.
To me, that is one of the biggest things that I see on this list, because let me tell you something. Me growing up, I love S'more. I love the raunchiness. I love everything. So I really do want to hear, like his story on how he interacted with her. That would be like, that'd be cool. Right. So guys, what we're going to do is we're going to bring in Mr. James Yon.
All right.
Oh, we got you, bro.
Because we got you.
First off, thank y'all for having me. But Devontae, listen to me, bro. I'm taking you everywhere I go.
Right.
Okay. When I introduce myself, I'm gonna like, Devontae, take it away.
Right.
This is James Yon right here. He's truly amazing. Let me tell you everything he's done. Devontae, you made me sound amazing, bro.
They know your resume.
You are amazing.
Thank you.
It wasn't hard for him to do. Yeah, that resume ain't no joke.
No, I really mean it. Thank y'all for having me. No, y'all it's so great to be here, man. It's so good to be amongst my good people. Rio Parish, we go way back, man. Love you, brother. All the great things you doing. I'm trying to keep up with you, sir.
No. I'll never catch up, brother. You're a legend, a living legend. You've done so many amazing things in comedy and outside of it. One of them being, a lot of comics don't, and this is a known thing, a lot of comics do not reach back. They don't try to lift up other comics. It becomes that crab in the barrel mentality.
Yeah.
You have done the exact opposite.
I've tried
to lift up as many comics as possible and give us a spotlight and give us the ability to showcase in front of people with our talents. And I think that speaks volumes about the kind of person that you are. And it's just much appreciated. You're valued not only by myself, but everyone on this podcast and so many others.
Right.
No, I appreciate it. I would say this, man. I think it's a gift to be able to give back like that. Because when I was coming up, people were helping me, and I definitely believe if I don't help my people, who will? like honestly. And the fact that there's so many talented people here in Orlando and Florida, Central Florida, Tampa area, whatnot. I want to showcase that, man. I think we got as much talent here in Central Florida as they have in Chicago and LA, New York, and people just don't know it. So if I can use my platform, my show to showcase all the different people we have, dancers, actors, comedians, directors, filmmakers, all those people, this wonderful podcast, if we can give any light to that so we can grow as a metropolis and really bring the attention here that we are an entertainment destination, bro, I'm gonna do everything I can to make that happen.
Okay.
Really doing
I love
part.
how you emphasize your show. You let us
right.
Well, you know, Devontae. Oh man. Yeah, I'm blessed. I'm truly blessed. Thank you for the wonderful intro. I mean that, but yeah, I'm blessed what I get to do, man. I thank God every single day I get to do what I truly love, man. My job is to just make people happy. Rio can tell you that's an amazing thing. My job is to make people smile. There's only two professions I can think off the top of my head where it's our job to make you happy. That is comedians and prostitutes. And that's the only
Rio though he's too familiar.
And I'm gonna tell you, I've done both of them. And I'm just saying, man, it's
easier to make people laugh the other way.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, but I'm
the other way.
Right.
But I gotta say this too about Rio, man. I gotta shout you out, man. I gotta congratulate you because that's big news. You're doing some stuff at the legendary Apollo Theater, bro. That is something to be commended, man. Look at you.
Thank you, brother.
Working with Bob Sumner, the dude who gave us Def Comedy Jam, Laugh Mob, bro. That is not a small feat, man.
He is not a slouch. How did you get started in the industry, though? Like, what prompted James to say, "This is what I want to do"? Like,
I think like most comedians, when I was in school, I was a class clown. I was always cracking jokes, but I was a smart class clown. Like I didn't just make the students laugh and get in trouble. I made sure to make the teacher laugh. So if she laughed, she can't be mad at me. I win. Right. You can't be mad. I can't go to detention. So that's how it really started for me. And then, you know, I never thought I could be a stand-up comedian. That never entered my brain until I started working at a theme park. And I was working with a dude, I know his name and I'm gonna remember it, Mr. Jamie Ryan. And I was always cracking jokes around my my coworkers. And he said, "James, you should try stand-up comedy." And at the time I was like, "Bro, you just can't become a comedian," because I had no idea how it worked. He's like, "Yeah, you can, man. All you have to do, you got to go to an open mic." Now, Rio can tell you open mics are where you go, you practice your craft, you get your little 5 minutes together, you go test it out on stage, and you can see if you're actually funny. My problem was this. The first time I ever got on stage, y'all, I killed it. And I don't use that word very easily. I killed it, which was a huge mistake because I thought I'm gonna kill it every single time I get on stage. And I quickly
yourself up real good.
Oh, I was like, "Oh man, I got this. I'm about to be the next Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy." What? Watch this. I went to another open mic, y'all. I bombed so hard. That's right. I ate a bag of, I won't say, but yeah, man, it did not go well, man. And I thought to myself, I'm just gonna go ahead and kill myself. This is it. I don't need to.
Don't say that.
Don't find no bridges.
Yeah. So I found out real quickly that comedy is hard. Yes, it's not easy at all, but I stuck with it, and comedy honestly saved my life, y'all. It really did. Yeah. It did, man. Like when the recession happened, what I was doing, I was working at Disney. I went to the University of Florida and I became a hospitality manager, meaning I'm just basically a guy that runs restaurants at Disney. I was at a very prominent one and life was good. I worked all the time, made pretty good money for my family. But when that recession hit around, you know what I mean, 2010 and 11, man, I was one of the guys on the chopping block. So I had to turn to comedy instead of it being a hobby like it was on the side. It became my full-time job, and thank God it started to click. I started to get shows. I started to get noticed. I got on the Travel Channel first, and then I auditioned for AFRO. I got the Lowdown, and then we developed Funny Not Famous. I got to work with some more. So, man, it just kept coming, and here I am 22 years later in this comedy game, and it's working, man.
Cool down.
Yeah.
I want to play some of your reel, though, like one of your stand-ups. I was like, this guy's funny, because I've never seen any of your
okay
before, and I was
gotcha.
Like, no, I know Rio talked about you a lot, you know.
Oh man, I love that dude.
We have Kiani, like we love her. And she,
okay.
You know, and I was like, and I saw her, so I was like, this guy is hilarious. Where he been? Where have I been? Not you. Where have I been?
No worries. Yeah, shout out to Kiani, by the way.
She's so dope. Like, I love her.
Amazing. So amazing.
My little computer moving a little slow, but let me know if y'all can see it because it's loading. Can y'all see it?
It's loading.
It's loading. It's loading.
Jay using that Metro PCS internet.
Yanni loves to low down.
It's cricket, but okay.
I feel you.
It's coming. Well, I appreciate you for real, because I want them to see this clip so bad.
I don't count your pocket. So if you make good money and you floss all over the gram, I don't judge you. Because it ain't my business to count how much money you got. Unless you owe me money. That's how I do it. If you owe me money, I'm counting every penny that you spend. I'm at the grocery store like, put that back. You don't need no name brand, get off brand. You owe me money. Talking about, man. There's a dude that owes me money, has a good car, people. That makes me angry. He owed me money, but he got a good car. I text him, hey man, where's my money at? You know what happens? His car texts me, he's driving right now. He can't answer you. You know how mad that made me. You owe me money, but you got a car that can text me back? Shoot, I text him right back. Well, I hope your car's on the way to give me my damn money, okay? I don't care if he is my daddy. I want my money.
That's too accurate. You know, you be getting them notifications like, while I'm driving. Why are you on your way here?
Here, right?
Don't you post shit on no Instagram about where you at, what you eating, and you owe me my money?
That's how I am, bro. Oh man, we get petty when people owe us something, don't we?
Come on.
We do.
Yeah, we get petty about it, bro. We watching everything you spend. Oh, you gonna get guacamole at Chipotle? Really? You got guacamole?
Yeah. Posting it for everybody to see, including you.
Right.
Exactly right. You even tag me in the post.
No, you missing it. Yeah, I'm missing my $5. I don't care.
Exactly.
I don't care if it is my daddy.
That is
So
yeah, Lord. And you, by you speaking truth in your comedy and talking about your life, you've been married for
28 years. Yes.
28 years.
28 years. Man.
It's a long time.
Brother, talk about it.
Now, can you speak to, I know sometimes just as artists, period, it can be difficult for sometimes family and friends to support your dream.
Oh, wow.
To have someone who believes in you. And from being around y'all and seeing her energy, a little bit about that, how she has helped you throughout the years, continue to move forward and stay positive as you go through this journey that we call life.
Bro, that's a great question, man. Yeah, first off, shout out to my wife, Michelle. If anybody follows my comedy, I talk about my baby all the time in my stand-up, on my TV show, because she truly is my partner in every single way. And that's the most important part about my success in comedy. Because let me tell you right now, if you're a stand-up comedian and the person you with don't support you, this is not gonna work. You're gonna have to divorce the job or her, because it is not gonna work. To have somebody that understands what our hours of occupation are, we're out, till midnight sometimes doing shows. We're traveling on the road. There needs to be that foundation of trust there to trust that I'm doing the right things. I'm not out here with her putting her name in the dirt. So you got to have somebody that understands our lifestyle, understands that, yes, we're going to have to do some movie scenes with people. If we're acting, we're going to need to take pictures with people. And sometimes they're going to be female. We're going to take them, they ain't going to be no IG kind of pictures, but yeah, fans are going to want to get pictures. My OnlyFans, mine's called Only My Feet. But anyway, yeah. No, it's not called. It's called This Little Piggy. But anyway, what I'm saying is, you got so stupid. So you definitely got to balance the time you're spending with your family and the time you're spending towards your craft, because both of those jobs is going to take up a lot of your time. But I can mess up being a comedian. I can mess that job up, but I cannot mess up being a husband or being a good father. So that's where I'm at with it.
That's so dope. Because you started 22 years because y'all were married. So how did she accept that transition, because you know when we dealing with entrepreneurs, that ain't no easy life. This is not for the faint of the heart.
It's not.
I was looking like, so you do know that the light bill and you
you are so right, man. When you become a comedian, you got to sacrifice a lot. You sacrifice time, energy, good credit. I mean, a lot for real, bro. Because you're living off credit cards, trying to make this thing happen. You're traveling 6 hours and getting $50 because you're trying to get your name out there. You're trying to get a little bit of notoriety, get some buzz going. But you're absolutely right. You got to know that there's going to be sacrifice if you try this, and it takes a special woman like yourself to be by that man and keep pushing them and don't be condescending and put them down and whatnot. You keep lifting them up because that's going to keep him going. So that's the balance you got to find when you're doing this thing right here.
Yeah, you got your adult one, because you know that, like I said, that transition from working having a stable, steady income to like, okay, like
here we go.
She dope. I salute her.
I salute her too.
Baby. We're gonna have to go out for cocktails. Talk about this thing.
Yeah, we got plenty of alcohol on deck. Just in case. Yeah, bro. Absolutely.
You make it through.
We do. I remember when I first told her I wanted to do stand-up. I was still working my full-time corporate job. And I said, hey, baby, I want to try this thing called stand-up comedy. I want to go to an open mic. And she's like, well, okay, well, how much does that pay? And I was like, good news, it doesn't. So I'm going to be going to open mics. It's going to start at like 9. It's not going to get over till like 2:00 in the morning. Then I'm going to come home and go to work the next day. And you're not going to see me because I'm going to go back to open mic and keep trying this. So I chose the wrong point in my life to try it. I'm going to tell you the truth, because my wife, when I'm telling her all this, keep in mind, she was pregnant with our 3rd kid. Yeah, and this had to tell an emotional woman with her hormones going crazy that I was about to leave to go do something I ain't gonna get no money for.
Wow.
Yeah, and she stuck with me though. She gave me support, and I'm gonna tell you, man, all these years later, we're making it happen together as a team.
Wow,
that's beautiful.
Yeah,
beautiful.
Wow.
So now I got another question. So how did she react when you landed that featured role part in Samoa's special?
She was my biggest fan. She's my biggest cheerleader. She brought my whole family out to see that. My kids, she came. Yeah, she brought everybody out. The love that she showed me was my biggest accomplishment. Not even getting on some more singing, to be honest with you, but to see in my wife's eyes that she was proud of me. That you know, all those sacrifices we made led up to that point, to see it in her eyes, man, and the way that she was just telling everybody about it, that was my biggest accomplishment today.
Beautiful.
Yeah, man.
What was
go
that?
ahead, man. I was just gonna say I gotta shout out some more, because I'm gonna tell you, man, at her stage, she could be the biggest diva in the world, but she is the exact opposite. That woman was nothing but gracious and kind to everybody involved in that production. Amazing woman. She talked to me like a person, like a fellow comic. She made me feel like I was a co-worker, not a subordinate. That was big to me, man. And I see that what we doing, me and my wife, is what needs to be done, because Samoa's husband's her manager, and they're a team like my wife and I. So that was really huge for me to see that. Like, man, this is how you make this work.
Right. Because y'all spend so much time apart when
we do.
You know, doing it. So to be able to work together and be in that environment together, it, you know, just brings back the little kindle, you know.
And my wife don't play. Like my wife, she Puerto Rican. She New Yorican, first off. Like, my wife don't play. She's great at business, man. She has a great business mind, where I had to learn it, man, because I'd always feel a little funny asking for like when people hit me up, how much you charge? I was like, oh, well, my wife's like, I'm gonna tell you what he charges. Like she was the one. I'm gonna tell you what we charge. Okay.
Right. I love her.
Yeah, she's amazing.
She was in attendance when I did the Funny Not Famous taping.
Yes, she comes out to all of them. Yeah,
so you got to meet her.
Got to meet her. I don't know if that's the first time. I think the first time was possibly at the Tampa Improv.
It had to be a long time ago, years ago, though.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And so again, witness it firsthand, just the love. You can see the love and admiration in her eyes, and the partnership. This took place at what should be, what I'm sure is, if not world famous, AFRO.
Talk about it.
TV studios. Can you?
Yes.
Can you talk about the studio?
Yes.
I am at all. That studio is
Thank you.
like magnificent.
What?
I'm gonna tell you, it's a long time coming, man. I'm gonna tell you the truth, man. My boss, his name is Yves Belonga. He's from Cameroon, Africa. He owns Afrotainment, which later became Afro TV. Years ago, I'm gonna say 10 years ago, guys, I auditioned to be on a TV show for him. And it was a little studio. We started out humble. It was one little room, and he shot 4 different shows from it, and just would move some stuff around, like put a curtain up, and you know what I mean, to make it look like a different set. We were on the humble. I got paid very modestly. Like I really like it was. It was like $100 a week for one show a week. Yeah, but here's why I did it. When I came in an audition, that man said, James, I love you. I want to offer you the job. I can't pay you what you're worth right now. But he said, I promise you, if you stick with me, one day I'm going to pay you what you're worth. And I'm going to tell y'all right now, to this day, he still ain't paying me what I'm worth. But y'all still there.
I thought it was about to get beautiful. Like,
no.
Set us up all the way good.
Right.
He did. He paid me considerably more than what he's paying me. Like I can't complain. And we kept moving. We kept growing together. This man telling me, look, James, I'm working on this. I'm working on that. And a lot of people talk the talk, but don't walk the walk. Right. But that man came from business. He used to be a coder for IBM years ago and said, I want to own a TV studio. He just said that. Just said it. And he started doing TV. He got into it over in France. He sold that business for like $10 million. So he came to America because that was his dream, to come to America and own a TV studio. So he built it up. It was humble in the beginning, like I said, that one little room. But then he got on Verizon TV. He kept working at it. Then he got on Cablevision, kept working at it. He got on Dish Network, which is a huge win for him at the time. He kept going. Then he got on, Sling TV, which is another big win for him. And then finally, when XFINITY COMCAST picked us up, that's when everything blew up. We got that beautiful studio in Orlando on International Drive. It has sets. It has a theater in it. We got a recording studio there. And it's just been an amazing journey to see a man with a dream and in the way he expressed what he wanted to do in his vision and to see it come to fruition. It's been nothing but a great trip. And the fact I get to be a part of a Black-owned TV studio, bro, in Orlando.
How many square feet, James?
Bro,
how many square feet, James?
I'm gonna say 2,000 shack feet. That's a
not shit.
It's huge and beautiful.
That's still a big building,
right.
Bro. It's beautiful, bro. Just a beautiful place to walk in every day and see the name Afro and understand what that means, and to be a part of it, bro. It's just been nothing but special for me.
What are some of the names of the rooms, James?
Okay, yeah, we named all the rooms something, that would be Afrocentric, if you will. Like they're all a combination of 2 words. Like my set is Obamandela. That's the name of my set. Obamandela. That's real.
Okay, I got it.
Then there's another one. There's a room called the Daishiki room. That is the that's the green room where we can do all the special effects. You know what I mean? The green screen room, if you will. The theater is called the Afrotainers Theater. That's what that's called. So yeah, they definitely like to remind people that they're Afrocentric, man. Africa is their thing, their love. Yeah.
Don't play with us.
No, not at all. And I got to shout my boss out because he's actually doing something. He's sending all our old equipment, all our TV studio stuff. He's flying it over and actually having somebody fly there, and he's donating it to his old village. And he is setting up a TV and radio studio over there so they can start making content. They can start learning because he's going to give them something that's powerful, and that's knowledge, so they can build themselves up. Yeah, man. So it's good all the way around, man. We trying to spread these blessings around.
I see. So did you start Fun, Not Funny or Die?
Funny Not Famous?
Funny Not Famous. Why am I thinking about something else? Did you start that?
Because of the recent.
Yes, I did.
I did. Stuck there. It's like in there. You've seen it.
It started with my boss coming to me because he knew I was a stand-up comedian. And he was like, James, we need to do a comedy show. And I go, yeah, I got one in mind already. And what I had in mind was, man, I know so many funny people like so many funny comedians like Rio that are just looking for opportunities, because that's the biggest thing for us. The thing that propels comedians to that next level is a national platform, whether it be like a nationally syndicated radio show, whether it be a TV show or a movie. We need to get those spots. We call them credits. When you have the more credits you have, the more opportunities you get as a stand-up. So I'm like, man, all these guys need is that one little credit. So what can I do? So I'm like, here's the concept of my show. I want to give 4 guys an opportunity each week to perform a 10-minute set, put it on TV, so these guys can say, look, my credit is on AFRO, first off, a Black-owned station, and it's on an XFINITY COMCAST, one of the biggest cable providers in the world. That should help propel some people to some bigger and better things. And one of my co-hosts with me, Mr. Tight, Mike Randolph, a 30-year comedy veteran. He just got off tour with Martin Lawrence, if you will. Shout out to him. He came up with the name Funny Not Famous. Yeah, so that's how I was born, man. And we getting ready to do season 2 of it. And I'm gonna tell you, Rio, it's about to be bigger and better, man. I can't tell you who.
I was gonna say, can we get a little, like, give us a little insight?
I am. Okay, so the first season we showcased 40 comics in that season. We have 4 on each show, and we basically show how funny these people are so they can get some more opportunities. But this year we're like, man, how can we make it bigger and better? So what we're gonna do, we're hiring 4 celebrity comedians to perform, because what we want to do is show these guys that are coming on the show what they're working towards, what they're looking to do. Man, we got some funny legends about to be on this show. I can't say who yet, but you know that check ain't been out yet. But but yeah, we trying to take it to another level, man, and keep making this show bigger and better. We got some ideas on the 3rd season already too. We're gonna switch it up in the 3rd season too. We're gonna make this thing, bro. We're trying to go global. We just trying to make it as big as we can, because the bigger we make that show, the better the opportunities for the comics owner. And that's
when did the second season start?
Second season, we're going to start production September 20th this month. And then it's going to start airing at the very end of the month. So it's coming right up. And we give away free tickets. I'm going to tell everybody, if you want to be a part of a live TV taping of comedy on TV, go to Eventbrite, look up Funny Not Famous, get your free tickets right now. I said free.
Free, okay.
Free tickets.
I want to go.
Real
free. Going.
Real free.
We're gonna be up in there for real.
If you come out, we're gonna shout you guys out to the audience, and we're gonna show y'all love. You be our VIP guest that night. What? Yes, we got you. You got me. I got you.
He understood the assignment. He understood it. I am loving it.
Absolutely, man.
And you used to go ahead, Devontae.
I was gonna let you take over, Big Rio.
Big Rio.
So, Jays, is there anything else that you're working on currently besides the Funny Not Famous? Sorry.
Yeah, actually, because of the first season, my boss was really hyped on comedy. He let us pick 10 of the best comedians, and he let us shoot a comedy special. Each of those people shoot a 30-minute comedy special. And right now we're shopping it to a couple of different streaming services. So knock on wood, by the end of the year, I'm hoping we have a deal in place where we can actually have my very first special put out to everybody.
Oh no, that's already done. I already know it.
Oh, thank you, girl. You know what? You know what, girl? I believe you, because you grabbed something out the air.
You seen
it? She said, "Won't he do it?"
He did it.
He did that. Oh my God. Yeah.
Nothing but great things. We met as you being a booker.
That's true.
Bonkers Comedy Club.
Gotcha. Yes, a nice way of him saying I was a telemarketer.
No, not at all. Not at all. Not at all. But you know what? It was your reputation preceded you, because so many comics spoke about, man, James is awesome. You got to meet James. You got to perform with James.
Nice. And
it was interesting because we would always talk via text.
Yeah, we would.
Right, for the Bonkers shows.
Yeah.
And to actually see you perform for the first time at the Tampa Improv. It's not only your life, but it's performance based as well. Can you talk a little bit about what you try to bring?
Oh, wow.
Not what you try to bring, what you do bring.
Okay.
to the stage as a stand-up comic? What is the James Yon experience like?
I always bring the same thing: type 2 diabetes. That's what I bring with me everywhere I go. I'm just it's right there for you. Here you go. Nah, but for real, what I like to bring, and I think it's just something that we do as Black comedians, we bring energy to the stage. We really do. We bring a different kind of swag to us, the way we speak, our cadence and everything. And what I bring is energy, and I talk about what I know. And what I know is my family. What I know is growing up in the South. I talk about, you know, I'm not a political comic. I stay away from that stuff, but I do talk about, you know, I do talk about the effects of some political things that we have to, like, I ain't gonna go into it, but yeah, some things like, okay, I'll tell you one thing. All right, man, because you pulled it out of me. Here we go. We got you. I talk about the fact that everybody in Florida always talks about gun control. Y'all know what I mean? They're talking about giving teachers guns and all that. And everybody's always debating the Second Amendment. And I'm like, why can't we just agree to disagree? Like, the Second Amendment can mean something different to Rio than it means to me. Like, I'm married to a Puerto Rican. The Second Amendment gives me the right to a fair fight. That's what I'm saying. Why can't it just be that? So I speak a little truth, but I'll make it funny to you. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I'm not heavy-handed, but I just want you to have a good time. I don't pick on people. I don't make you feel bad. Yeah. I just want you to come in and leave there and be like, man, I forgot about my problems for a good hour. Boy, do I feel good now.
Yeah, because I seen your improv at your stand-up at Ybor Improv.
Okay.
Like, this man is hilarious.
I'm silly.
I'm
silly.
Because he had me thinking, I was like, dang, no, them fat chicks do look like baked potatoes.
When they got high heels on, baked potatoes on popsicle sticks. Like that.
It was like the visual was really there.
Yeah.
So, taking it back a little bit, because I was just, me and Rio, we had connected and when we were thinking about what's going on in society with comedy.
Okay.
And comedians that's being like attacked and shit, you know, like, did that ever like play in your mind? Like, do I still want to be into this? Like, what's going to happen if somebody roll up on me? Because it's like it was a big thing and it can still transform into something bigger, you know?
It's true. The thing is, I definitely feel what you're saying. People are very sensitive nowadays, and you got to think about everything you're going to say. And as a comedian, I say, look, if it's funny, you say it, but you got to be able to deal with the fallout or the consequences. But I can't quit this job because first off, I ain't got no other skills. This is it. That's all I got. But I'm more so thinking I have to censor myself when it comes to TV, because you know TV has rules and regulations. Like I can get a little wild and they got to rein me in. Like my two writers, Mike and Mike, like, hey man, you just can't be out here saying these things. Like there's a meme I did that I can't do on the show. I think it's funny. Now as a female, you tell me if it's crossing the line.
Okay, let's hear it.
And here's the meme. Every woman has a friend whose nickname is This Bitch.
Yeah.
Think about it. Think about it. She always like, you know, Tay late again. Oh, this bitch. Every time.
And I'm probably this bitch. They like this bitch. I want to go away. Like ask her she want this bitch. Ain't going there. I probably
right. This bitch every time.
That is hilarious. It's true. Yes. And I'm gonna need you to go ahead and put that out there for us.
Yes, ma'am. I second that.
Right.
You got the pass.
That's right. There you go.
Yeah.
You gonna ask a woman, ask a black woman too, because she will tell you the truth.
Yeah, because we keep it funky, and I liked it. It's true.
That's the lowdown. Speaking of the lowdown. The Lowdown with James Yon, a talk show that, as you stated, it gives entrepreneurs, it gives comics, it gives rappers and singers. You've provided a platform for people to not only be interviewed, but also perform. Why is that something that you also wanted to bring to Afro TV? Why was that important to you?
Because I feel as a community, we're so talented, man. We have so much to offer people. We do. And like I said, in Florida, there's so many people just waiting to get on, man. There's so many dancers, actors, people in production. I felt like, man, if I can give them a little bit of light, these people ain't going to forget. Because the more I give opportunities, the more blessings I get for that show as well, man. I'm so proud of the local artists and these people who work so hard and they're doing their thing. And when they reach out, man, that's the great part about it. People reach out to me like, hey, James, can I be on your show? And I love that because it's showing that what we're doing is actually reaching the people and the people want to be a part of it. So, man, that makes me feel so good. That feeling I get when we get to help each other, man, it just works out. You get to network. And then now people are saying, James, I know somebody that should be great on your show too. They're working that way. And now I got talent managers hitting me up like, I know these clients, I got them, they'll be great for your show. So what do you think? So it's just growing. And I love the energy that's behind it right now. So sky's the limit, man.
Yeah, because Central Florida is now it's that hidden gem of talent.
Yes.
You always think about, Disney and stuff like that, but in production, you can see like the acting is crazy, the comedy is crazy, like
it is.
Music is crazy. It's like this hidden gem, and you bring so much light to it.
And I love it.
And I love it. Yeah.
And we do get bigger guests in, which is cool too, because there's a lot of people who will show us love. Like I've had the opportunity to actually interview some more on the Lowdown, which is amazing. She was so funny and generous. I've actually got to interview Michael Winslow from Police Academy, the guy that does all the voice effects. I got to interview the legend himself, George Wallace came through. Man. Yeah, man. And just last week, Rio, I know you appreciate this dude. I got to interview Ali Sadiq.
Oh, I did not know that. That's my boy. Oh my goodness.
Bro, just people who coming through showing us love like that. And they're so down to earth. Just down to earth and just giving of their time, and they want us to succeed, man. So it's truly, I say it a lot, but it's a blessing to get to do my show, bro. I feel so good about it.
Hallelujah.
It's so dope. It's so dope. I can't get past that studio, but your presence is like,
thank you.
Or none. But Rio, before we get out of here, he likes to do Fast Five. It don't always be fast, but it be fast.
Yeah, it be 5, but it always be
fast. You gonna get them fast.
Go ahead, Rio. You take your time, baby. Go ahead.
All right, James. No. 5 quick questions just to get to know you a little bit more. Let our audience get to know a little bit more about James Yon.
Okay, 8.5 inches. Next question.
Okay, that's the first one. Let's get the first one out the way. Now you knew that was the first question. I have no clue. We got 4 more. Okay.
Already back.
Okay.
Y'all there.
All right.
What is your favorite color, Mr. James Yon?
Wow, that's a great question. Wow. Let me tell you why it's a great question, because if you see me, like, I'm a colorful dude. I wear a lot of colors and stuff on my ties and stuff. It's hard for me to narrow it down. Wow. If I had to narrow it down, I'm gonna say my favorite color is probably blue.
Okay, mine as well.
Okay.
Awesome. You mentioned Ali Sadiq, you mentioned some more. You had a lot of comics on Funny Not Famous. Who is one of your favorite comics of all time?
Easy. My grandmama.
Beautiful.
My grandmama.
I know that's right.
My bro, let me tell you something. My grandma, 98 years old. Black grandmoms from the South. They say whatever they want. Nobody can get mad. My grandma, true story. Met my wife. My wife's a beautiful Puerto Rican woman. My grandma looked at her, put her hand on her face, and said, "Baby, you are so beautiful. Why the hell did you marry that ugly gorilla?" That's what my grandma said to her. Yes. My grandma is vicious, bro. Savage, and I love it. Love my grandma.
Still here. Still here at 98.
She passed right at 98, brother.
Oh,
passed at 98.
Hear that?
No.
A long life.
She had a long life. Nobody was sad. We celebrated her life, but my grandma, the funniest person I know, man.
Yeah.
I gotta shout my grandmama out.
Absolutely. Yeah. Okay. Sticking with grandma.
Okay.
4th question. What was your one of your favorite meals that grandma prepared? What's one of your favorite meals?
Okay.
It broke up.
It froze him.
Hold on. It's gonna come back.
It was it's getting too good.
Zoom was like Zoom heard 8 inches. They started preparing.
Right, like
Yeah,
how we gonna get up out of this jail?
I don't know what type of conversation this is.
Right. Oh, you froze.
I froze. Oh, okay.
There you go.
One of your favorite meals.
I'm gonna tell you right now. My grandmom used to make my favorite meal. Here's a meal she used to make. We grew up on a farm with my grandma. She lived in a little place about an hour from Tallahassee. Still got dirt roads. It's country. So my grandma, when she wanted to make a meal, she didn't go to no Walmart. They didn't have those. She'd go out to the yard, pick up a chicken walking around. She would wrench its neck. That's what they call it. Go inside the house, pluck it, and she would make fried chicken in Crisco, y'all. Lord, let me tell you that, bro. I know that chicken was good because I took one bite and I said, "Thank you, Jesus." That chicken was so delicious. Yes, it was.
That's that fresh.
Chicken was so good. I passed out when I I thought I died because Jesus said, "Go back to earth and get me 2 pieces."
Come on.
Go back to earth and get me 2 pieces.
Greedy.
Yeah, bro, so good. So good.
What is James Yon's? What is James Yon's movie?
Yon's. Got it.
That sounds like a hood name. Yon's. Come here, Yon's.
Well, y'all heard Yon's done went back to jail on them drugs.
What is one of your favorite movies of all time? Final question.
You're gonna laugh at me, but I'm an 80s, 90s kid, so I grew up watching cheesy action films. Now, if you've never seen this movie, y'all need to go watch it right now. One of my favorite movies I'll still watch to this day is Big Trouble in Little China.
Come on,
bro. Right?
Kurt Russell.
We're familiar.
Bro, it's a horrible movie, but it's so good. It's like trans fat. It's bad for you, but it's good.
It's like the train wreck. You're like, oh my God.
Yes. Oh man.
It's the wigs for me.
The wigs. Yeah. Yo, this is in the 80s. They didn't have no good lace fronts. Back in the 80s.
Go by.
We so appreciate you. I hate that you gotta go because this was so much fun. I had such a good time.
I'm glad, man. Thank you for having me on. First off, I really appreciate you guys. And don't stop doing what you're doing. Don't stop. Don't stop at all, man.
You either, because you heard it down.
Well, you can find me in the trap. It's going down. You can find me on OnlyFans. It's called Show Me Your Feet. You can find you can hit me up at my Cash App, Black Panther 69. You can oh man, you guys can catch my social media, please. If y'all can follow me, man, we need more followers. You can follow me on Instagram at James Yon Comedian. That's YON. You can follow me on Facebook, my fan page, James Yon Comedy. And before I go, let me say this, man. What the hell, the movies you guys did, right?
Yeah.
When did it get released?
It's out.
It's on Tubi now.
Please, go check it out.
Okay. Well, here's
you want to laugh.
I got you. What I want to do is I want to interview you two on my TV show. So while I'm here, let me just extend that opportunity and that invitation. I would love to talk about your project, man. Put some light on it and let these people know what y'all are doing. You got me. I got you.
Come on.
You know it.
That's your opportunity.
Well, we'll be there. We appreciate it.
Yeah, they gotta go.
We're gonna get together on that.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, I mean that too. I'm not it's not lip service. I mean that.
I appreciate it. We really appreciate that means so much. You know, just to have the support of another fellow thespian in the arts. So, you know, it's a lot, you know, and it means a lot to us that you see us in a way that you would want us to be on your show. Like, that's dope.
Definitely do. Thank y'all for what y'all doing for people as well, man. God bless y'all.
And Afro TV on social media.
Afro TV, you go to Afro TV on Instagram. You can go to Afrotainment on Facebook. Please hit them up, like, follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thank y'all.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jay.
Thank you. You are such a pleasure.
Right.
Thank you, Devontae. It's a pleasure meeting you, young man.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the laughs.
You're welcome, brother.
It's a good day. All right. See you later.
Soon.
Thank y'all. Take care.
Right. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Aww.
Thank y'all again.
It's okay, because it's okay. Because one thing about it, he was such a great guy to have a conversation with.
Come on.
And he's hilarious. Oh my goodness.
Where have I been?
On and off stage, a genuinely good guy, and hilarious through and through.
I know. He seems like he's just, like you said, genuine. You know, he got that good energy. We just get some good energy. Like I want to like hang out with him and his wife Michelle.
Yeah.
Y'all can after y'all go on his show.
Yes.
Come on, Orlando in the wild. We have to go and do that.
So
that'd be nice though.
So fancy down there.
They got a big green room, like or a big room with a green screen. So on top of they got the screens and the people that know how to work the equipment.
They got people.
People.
So all you got to do is go there and do what you're there to do.
That's all.
Right.
That's all.
That's all.
Okay.
Shouts out to James AFRO TV holding us down on XFINITY, COMCAST, and beyond. I think he shares our energy. I feel like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We good. We don't hate. We show love, and it's good to talk to someone else that is on the same page as us. Why hate when you can congratulate?
Right, you got the same vibration, unlike that.
Or do both.
Don't do both.
Most people do, like most people do.
I hate to congratulate your ass.
You stupid. Well, we gotta get out of here. We gotta go find out where Day is. So let's go look for her.
Right.
Yeah. And
before we leave, let me thank our sponsors again. Got Your Film Production, Tampa, Florida. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. What the hell? Tubi out now, streaming.
Yes.
So check it out. Shadow Man also streaming on Tubi. Please check it out. Don't let the little ones watch it. I'm just saying. Right. I know it's Halloween coming up, but it ain't the little ones.
That is not no Halloween movie. Like
it is. I mean, people like scary stuff.
That's not scary. That's terrifying. That is like
people won't. That's the vibe.
Yeah.
Well, okay, for Halloween, you guys watch that and then join the movie club and then tell us
about it. Right.
That's right. And if y'all want to get on the We Got You podcast, there is a way to do that.
Right. You gonna tell him?
If you're in film, actor, director, actress, producer, in film in any capacity, it's the We Got Your podcast at Gmail. Yep. And we would love to have you on as well.
That's right. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Leave us some comments. What y'all think about our guest today? He was awesome. Who wants to be on the show? See, he looking for some comedies. Some comics. Yes. And not just comics.
Actresses, rappers, and singers.
Come on.
Some funny stories, y'all. Tell them about y'all grandmas. Was y'all grandmas funny? All right, we out. We love y'all.
Love you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on. We got you. Who got you? Yeah. He got you. Yeah. She got you. Come on. We got you.